Hi everyone, hope you're doing very well. Did anybody see that documentary the other night on the forgotten children, disabled children of Ukraine? Wow, it was emotionally charged, I can tell you. Well, when I was watching it, I was thinking back to the same situation that Romania was going through when Romania wanted to join the European, well, they wanted to leave their sort of Soviet past behind and they wanted to move into more modern European territory, didn't they? But they couldn't. There was a bit of a hindrance, and it was the fact that their record on human rights was not up to the European standard. So the same could be true now of Ukraine. They want to join, don't they? NATO. They want to join, perhaps the European Union. They want all those things, all the good things that they see that they've been denied with their Soviet past. But before they do, before they come or they're welcomed in with open arms, surely they have to do something about the way they treat their disabled children. It was truly shocking stuff. And it made me think that this world does not have an answer. At any stage does it have an answer to how they can address these most serious of issues. And if you watch it, you'll probably end up getting quite emotionally involved with it, as I did. And now it just seems to be used now as a tool, the way the same situation with Romania was used. So that they've got to put a lot of changes in before they can be welcomed. Because if they don't, people are going to see that as them holding on to their Soviet past. And surely at this stage now, they would want to get away from those ties, wouldn't they? And the surest way to do that is to vastly improve how they treat their disabled children. There was one young chap who's called Vasyl, and he was one of the lucky ones because his mum and dad was coming to see him in this Ukraine orphanage institution. I don't know what it was, but the staff there and the doctors were more or less admitting that they can't cope, and that some of them, if they're lucky, might get a bath once a week, and that's only if they're lucky and if they've got the staff to do it. Now, my sister works in a nursing home, and she's run off her feet. But then again, this is the Western world, isn't it? Where we tend to look after disabled and our elderly parents once we can't look after them ourselves. We find a place that can look after them. But what happens if those places can't? Just like the Ukraine, they openly admit that they can't. They need professional help, a lot of professional help. Kind of broke my heart watching Vasyl. They're all before their time, these children. Some of them are wearing nappies and sort of just urinating and banging their heads and doing all the things that you associate with disturbed children, carrying out all these ingrained practices that you see, where they rock backwards and forwards like that. Have you seen them do that? But one of them was, well, not one of them, but quite a few of them, and even young ladies, were confined to their beds. I say cots. It was a very, very sad thing to watch. There was a teenage girl. There was also one at 28 years of age, and they were literally in cots, large-sized cots. That's to pen them in so that they just can't get out. Oh, shocking stuff, people, shocking. And the Ukraine wants to be welcomed into Europe. Well, they're going to have to improve on that front, the same way Romania had to, because if Romania hadn't have changed, then they wouldn't have been welcomed in either. Yeah, try and watch it if you can. If you feel like you've got the enough emotion in you to watch it, because it is emotionally charging. It will get to you, especially if you're the kind of person that looks out for others in life. You'll say to yourself, why is this happening? Well, the simple answer to that is this and many atrocities will just continue to happen, won't they, until they come to an abrupt and physical end and they're replaced with something better. And you know what that is. And so I don't even have to say it. That's why we're yearning now, aren't we, for something better. Thank you.